Welcome to Steelers Talk. This is my final mock draft for the Pittsburgh Steelers ahead of the 2025 NFL draft season. Over the past few weeks, I've shared various simulations, each with unique scenarios, and in previous editions, I avoided repeating players to explore different possibilities. Today, however, I present my official prediction, my final guess on how the draft will unfold for the Steelers this year. I hope you all enjoy the breakdown. Before we dive in, just a reminder, tomorrow we'll be broadcasting live coverage of the draft. This video is being published on Wednesday, the day before the event, but our live show kicks off Thursday evening. We'll be covering every selection of the 2025 NFL draft in real time, offering in-depth analysis of each Steelers pick. It promises to be an exciting evening filled with plenty of action and insight. This is, without a doubt, our most important weekend of the year. If you'd like to be a part of it, feel free to join us Thursday night. We sincerely appreciate all the support you've shown this platform. Now, let's begin with our first pick. In fact, my final mock draft for the Steelers starts with a trade. I believe the team will look to trade down slightly. After losing the second-round pick, the Steelers have specific needs they'll want to address early: quarterback, defensive tackle, and running back. My belief is they'll trade down modestly to regain a day 2 selection. The Houston Texans could be a likely trade partner looking to move up and secure their preferred offensive tackle at that slot. They might offer the 89th overall pick a third rounder in return. The drop wouldn't be dramatic. Houston likely wants to move up to secure a specific tackle, and they may be willing to trade their third round pick, numbered 89 overall, to do so. This move becomes even more strategic given that the Los Angeles Rams hold the 26th pick, posing a potential threat to the quarterback I believe the Steelers are targeting, Jalen Milroe. If you've been following the chatter this week, Milroe has emerged as a developmental quarterback the Steelers might want to sit behind a veteran in the short term, while maximizing their current window with Cam Hayward still on the roster. That veteran bridge quarterback could be someone like Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, or Derek Carr. And the idea is that by the end of this 2-year window, Milroe will be ready to take over. You can check out my full breakdown on why I believe Milroe is the right quarterback choice for Pittsburgh this year. The Steelers' mindset of winning now could lead them to prefer a seasoned starter in the present. Again, Rodgers, Cousins, or Carr, but still develop a high upside quarterback for the future. That quarterback, in my view, is Milroe. Milroe brings high character and an exceptional work ethic, grounded in a military family background. Last year, he was named an academic Heisman and completed a master's degree in just 4 years. While playing quarterback at Alabama, he's a tremendous young man and exactly the kind of long-term investment a franchise can feel good about. Earlier this week, I published a video detailing why the Steelers should consider selecting Milroe in the first round if they go quarterback. Feel free to check it out after today's discussion. So, who do you think the Steelers will pick? The logic behind choosing Milroe in the first round ties back to their desire to draft a quarterback. If you'd like to dive deeper into that debate, more content will follow today's show. Predictions are welcome in the comments. Do you think Jalen Milroe is the likely pick after a trade? Let me know. That question will anchor today's comment section. We'll head to a short break soon, and during that time, I encourage you to share your thoughts on who the Steelers will take in round 1. Moving on to the third round, my selection is Caleb Johnson, a running back from Iowa. There's a legitimate concern about whether Johnson will still be available when the Steelers make their third round pick, as he could be selected as early as number 33 overall. He's an extremely talented player, and while he might not fall to number 83, someone from that top group of running backs may drop. Of the current consensus top 6 backs, Ashton Gentry will likely be gone in round 1, while Hampton and Trevayon Henderson, both heavily scouted by the Steelers, are also top-tier prospects. Quinshon Judkins is another strong candidate and would be a satisfying selection if available. Caleb Johnson aligns well with the Steelers' offensive scheme. Cam Scatterbo is another name under consideration, although interest in him has seemed modest thus far. Realistically, someone from this pool should fall to round 3, and Johnson seems like the most plausible due to a slightly more limited schematic fit compared to the others. Johnson excels in outside zone concepts, where his plant and go vision allows him to capitalize on second and third level space. He would fit perfectly as the thunder to another running back's lightning. He has great size and impressive long speed, making him capable of explosive plays. Johnson would be an ideal mid-round addition to the backfield, and we hope he'll be available. With the third-round pick acquired from the Texans, I also project a cornerback from Kansas State. This player stood out throughout the draft process, thanks to his physical style and smart football instincts. Though he doesn't have ideal measurables to play outside, he's shown the ability to play both inside and outside at the college level. Should a veteran retire after the 2025 season, he could transition to the boundary full-time, but his immediate value would be as a slot defender. This prospect would solve a key problem from last season, where size mismatches and inconsistent nickel coverage hurt the Steelers. He thrives in both man and zone coverage and could become a valuable asset in rebuilding the secondary. His film at outside corner is solid, even if he doesn't meet the prototypical size thresholds. He offers elite speed and short area explosiveness with a 4.38 40 and impressive 10-yard split. He's a top-tier athlete and highly skilled player, making him a strong third-round target. Coming up next are the day 3 picks in this final 2025 Steelers mock draft. But first, a quick note on game day experiences I personally enjoy watching. Baseball is a weekend escape, whether it's in Arlington, Texas, or catching a spring training game during a road trip. It's relaxing and a nice break from football. And when it comes to last-minute ticket deals, I always use Game Time. They make getting great seats easy and affordable, especially as prices drop closer to game time. Their platform shows seat views and includes a best price guarantee. Honestly, with how things are going with a certain team's front office, they're unlikely to re-sign one of their top players once he hits free agency. So now's the time to enjoy watching him live. Game Time helps you grab last-minute tickets without stress. Download the app, make an account, and use a promo code shown at the bottom of the screen for a discount on your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, download Game Time and use the code to save on your first ticket. Back to the draft. In the 4th round, I'm selecting a defensive lineman shy fullback hybrid from a small school. He's one of the more intriguing prospects in the class due to his quickness and ability to penetrate the backfield. If he can consistently defeat blocks, especially against the run, he'll be a major asset. He thrives in gap shooting situations, but struggles with taking on blockers head on. The coaching staff could mold him into a rotational defender in 2025, with potential to eventually start. In 5-man fronts, he could be the new tech guy. Next to the center, his power, quickness, and disruptive style make him a great fit. While he may not be a future All-Pro, he can fill critical run-stopping roles and possibly even contribute as a fullback, an experiment the team has tried with. Limited success. He's a powerful athlete with solid open field movement, making him a sneaky weapon on short yardage downs. In round 5, I project a safety from Penn State with outstanding physical tools. He tested well at the combine and weighs over 210 pounds. He's still developing mentally, his processing needs work, but his raw tools are intriguing. He's aggressive, has ball-hawking instincts, and could be groomed into the team's third safety. With a short-term contract veteran ahead of him, this could be the future of that position. In round 6, we address the run defense with a stout Iowa defensive tackle. He's not a pass rusher, but he's great on first and second down. Though limited in traits, he's a solid early down nose tackle who could allow other linemen to shift to more favorable alignments. It's a low-risk pick with high rotational value. Finally, in round 7, I project a wide receiver, an overlooked gem who exploded in a particular game with over 250 yards and 5 touchdowns. He was once considered a top 2-round talent, but now projects late. He has deep speed, great size, reliable hands, and impressive route running. He'll start as a rotational piece, but there's long-term upside here. The wide receiver room looks good, but this guy can add depth and potentially push for more snaps in time. This wraps up the final Steelers mock draft of 2025. Let me know in the comments what grade you'd give this draft, A through F. If you're not sold on a quarterback pick, maybe that lowers your grade. But if you're in favor of the upside swing, perhaps you'll rate it higher. This is one projection, just one possible scenario, but it's a thoughtful one. Let's see what actually happens. And here's hoping for a few surprises along the way. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a stunning twist that has sent shockwaves through the foe, Trevor Lawrence, the star quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, confirmed in a recent interview that he has agreed to join the Pittsburgh Steelers. The announcement, which came as a surprise to fans, analysts, and the entire league, marks one of the most unexpected moves in recent memory, leaving everyone wondering what this means for the future of both teams. Lawrence, who has been with the Jaguars since being drafted first overall in 2021, has consistently been one of the most promising young quarterbacks in the league. With his ability to make precise throws, read defenses with incredible poise, and lead his team in critical moments, Lawrence's rise has been meteoric. However, his decision to leave Jacksonville after only a few seasons has left many puzzled. The interview, which took place on a popular sports network, was a bombshell for the NFL world. When asked about his future, Lawrence didn't hesitate to drop the bombshell, stating, "I've always been about growth and opportunity. Joining the Pittsburgh Steelers is a chance to take my career to the next level. It's a storied franchise with incredible history and a fan base that is unmatched. I believe this is the right move for me." While Lawrence didn't elaborate on the specifics of his contract or the trade details, the mere fact that he's leaving Jacksonville is a game changer. His decision to join the Steelers, a team known for its defensive prowess and strong leadership, raises questions about how the team's offense will evolve in the coming seasons. The Steelers have been looking for a franchise quarterback since the retirement of Ben Roethlisberger, and Lawrence's arrival is seen as a pivotal moment in the franchise's rebuilding process. The Jaguars, on the other hand, are left to pick up the pieces after losing their franchise quarterback. The loss of Lawrence could potentially set back their progress as the team was building around him as their centerpiece. However, the Jaguars' management is optimistic that they can rebuild with a fresh direction and are already scouting for a new leader under center. For the Steelers, this move represents a seismic shift. The team's front office is no doubt excited about the potential Lawrence brings to the offense, with his ability to elevate the play of those around him. Steel City fans are already buzzing about what the future holds, and they're eager to see how Lawrence fits into their system. This unexpected twist in Trevor Lawrence's career will undoubtedly be one of the most talked about stories of the NFL offseason. As the dust settles, more details emerge. Fans on both sides will eagerly await the next chapter in this stunning saga. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.